garden. So I'm so sorry if you do hear any gardening going on in the background. I just love this spot. I love this spot. It's tranquil, peaceful, beautiful. So if you do hear any noises in the background, I do apologise. But let us begin with the reading. Today we are going to be exploring the past, the present and the future, and the bee spirit animal just visited us. So I'm presuming that you're working hard, you're working endlessly to make something happen, and maybe, just maybe, you're ready to give up. I feel like that's a really important message for somebody right now, because I just feel like you're endlessly trying, and perhaps you feel like giving up, and the universe is communicating to you right now, don't give up, soul child. And if you are new here to my YouTube channel, welcome. I am a guidance above, and I utilize the tool tarot to channel through that otherworldly insight, guidance and clarity. If you are interested in purchasing a personal video tarot reading, hit me up, my links are below. And remember, my sweetest souls, this is only a general reading, it isn't a personal reading, so take everything with a pinch of salt, never force a message, okay? So let us begin. What do you need to know about your past from your soul guide? So we have the Lovers in the reversed position. I definitely feel as though there are some of my soul fam who are listening who are temporarily in a separation. I feel like this is a really tough time, especially emotionally. I feel like you're being tested to set those boundaries, tested to really work on yourself, because sometimes we can become codependent on others, especially our soul connection, and we don't realize it. And I feel as though you're being guided to really detox from that codependency and acknowledge that you will come together, because we have fate and destiny within the Lovers. Even though it's in reverse, I really do feel that your guardian angel is working its magic to bring you both closer, because we do have your guardian angel energy here. So I feel as though the past, for some, there has been a separation, something hasn't quite worked out in love, but don't worry about it. I also feel for some of my soul family listening, we have change, okay? The Lovers can often symbolize a transition, but because we have the Lovers in the reverse position, I feel as though this is connected to perhaps resisting a change. Maybe you are nervous because it feels like the energy is stagnant there. So we do have career and we do have love energy there. I also feel, because we are surrounded by the lilac energy, I feel as though there's a calmness. I feel as though your soul guide is channeling through healing energy, because I see lavender vibes here, and lavender is a healing energy. So if you feel gravitated towards lavender, whether it's lavender scents, lavender itself, anything lavender, this will work magic. Now let us have a look at the present energy. So yes, sweetest soul, your soul guide is definitely focusing upon matters of the heart, and I want to say your career, your aspirations, because we have the Justice Tarot card, but we also have the Hanged Man. And I feel as though you are feeling like you are not being treated fairly or rightly. So whether this is connected to a person, and it doesn't have to be a romantic connection either, it could be a co-worker, for instance. I feel as though there's just something that is unfair, because the justice calls us to step up into our power, you know, to set those boundaries and to know what's wrong and right. And I just feel like there's an imbalance here. So I feel as though your present is calling you to take some time out to reflect, because I see a hang on energy, I see a don't act energy. Maybe you're thinking about reaching out to somebody, maybe you want to put somebody in their place. I feel guided to communicate, don't do that. hold fire, okay? Because the Hanged Man is communicating, stay where you are, okay? Stay where you are. Trust. I feel guided to communicate, rest easy, soul child. You can rest easy, okay? Rest easy in knowing that the universe and the divine and your soul guides have this in hand, okay? Totally in hand. Totally in hand. I know that it can be hard to comprehend sometimes, but when I say that the divine has this in hand, it really does. We really do not need to see the path ahead, and I say that with confidence and experience. Now, what does your future say? What is your future saying? Yeah, exactly. So we have the moon. The moon is communicating clarity. You see, notice how we have the Lovers in reverse. In the present, we're sort of thinking, is this going to work out? I feel like there's not a lot really happening. There hasn't really been a lot of change, and I'm not feeling like I'm being treated fairly. Okay? But we have clarity on the way. And I feel guided to communicate, to trust your intuition. Your intuition is at an all-time high, especially in the future. Okay? So pay attention to the signs, to the synchronicities, to your dreams, okay? Because the moon is a subconscious energy. So I will always echo through dreams, because that is where your subconscious will communicate to you. Follow your dreams, yeah? Like really follow them, journal them, dissect them, get to know them, yeah? Because they're telling you a true story. The symbolism in the dreams are so important, okay? I also feel guided to communicate that emotions may be at an all-time high, so just rest easy, ride out the wave, okay? I also have the Eight of Swords, so I do see this predicament with the Lovers maybe continuing on into the future, but the Eight of Swords communicates an energy of illusionary obstacles. So I feel as though we may be in our own way in some shape or form, and I feel like your soul guide is communicating you can free yourself. So it could be intrusive, anxious thoughts, it could be insecure thoughts, it could be that you think that there's no solution and there is a solution, because we have the Page of Pentacles that is communicating practicality, results, especially after patience. Patiently waiting. I feel like there is an echoing message in your reading that's communicating, don't be hasty because the results are coming. Don't press for this. Don't press for this person. Don't chase for this person. Don't chase for this opportunity. It's going to fall into your lap. It really is. I feel like your soul guide wants to reassure you that your future is in safe hands, and that it's gonna happen. I feel like there's so many of you that have been asking your soul guides if it's going to happen. The answer is yes. It is going to happen, okay? But it's gonna take time, and that's okay. If you know something's coming, it's better that you know it's coming than never coming. So I do pray with all of my heart that this reading has brought you some insight, some clarity, and some guidance. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you let me know. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in next week's reading. Bye bye, my beautiful soul family.